residence over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. They give to Kamara, left side. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Carr here from the gun. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running behind center with Kamara. He'll cobble together a yard there. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Throw caught at the 6! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Williams does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down throw for Jackson. This finds Likely. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to manage a lonely yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's Henry running left. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. A 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Ravens looking at a 4th and 5. Now it's Lamar. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give on 2nd to Kamara. Up the sideline, past the 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got a man in motion. From the 25 on 2nd down. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Carr throwing on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to just a point before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff headed right to Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. He's going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Justin Matabike making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Kamara. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. He'll throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give right side to Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lays out left side and gets it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action with Khan. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This, our last play of the quarter. 2nd and 10, here's Carr. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing his car. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Has it at the 7. And he gets the first down before being taken down. Working inside the red zone. Escaped. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. Derek Carr with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run. Here's Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on it. He's got it inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Trying to run with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with...
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal. Here he is to throw. Has it in close. And this one doesn't go far. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Throwing now. Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here he is to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. Setting up to pass. Rolling out to his left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Lamar. Searches from the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Lamar. He's on the move. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
This to win the game. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This a 54-yarder. The kick is off the mark, no good. And now a window opens for the opposing sideline to end this game.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't do, Kate. The last 2 plays might have. Drive stalls on 3rd, then a makeable field goal is no good. And now that offense will take over, needing just a little bit of distance for a game winner of their own.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Carr setting to throw. Forced out to his right. Got Williams, and it's complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. On fourth down, Carr escapes the pocket. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. Room inside the 10. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Ravens claim a 6-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get
man. Good
back
game.
there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from New Orleans.
That's it.